He ain't trying to send a breakthrough. I'm a dead ass. Never said that I love you. Never said that. No, be for real. If you gon' be anything, he wanna sit up and talk at night, but I'm not Larry King. I need a super foot. That's a man I'm marrying. Suck me like a Sunday, banana split, Dairy Queen. I like my baby daddy. People drop it quick. I can't complain 'cause I be on that bullshit. I like the gymnast. I be doing full flicks. I got that water. I'm a motherfucking pool pig. You crying on your birthday? I do it the worst way. Need no question me. This ain't no motherfucking survey. Fuck, I'm going up on a motherfucking Thursday. I love a trick. Spend that money on the Thursday. You crying on your birthday? I do niggas the worst way. Nigga don't question me. This ain't no fucking survey. Hey man, welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rundown hosted by your boy Simp God. Y'all already know what it is, man. The Simp God is back with another one. I got another one for y'all and another one for y'all, and I'm gonna keep making content and we're gonna keep posting content. I don't care if we do 1 view, 2 views, 100 views, 1,000 views. That's what we do. Period. That's what we do. So look, I want to break down this whole situation. With Steven Crowder, man. This guy Steven Crowder, I never understood why he disliked black people so much. Why he enjoyed talking shit about black people so much. Why he have such disdain for black people. So I challenge Steven Crowder to any interview at any time, any place he wants to, right? I challenge Steven Crowder. I challenge Anton Daniels. I challenge the Angry Man. I challenge these guys. Let's see if they're willing to genuinely have a conversation with people who disagree with them. Now, I know Angry Man will. Officer Tatum, we challenge you to a conversation, bro. We want to see if you're really as smart as you think you are. Which we know you're not, but we want to see if you actually think you're as smart as we know you're not. You're not smart, bro. You're not smart, bro. I'm sorry, but you're not smart, bro. Now, let's break down this whole thing about Steven Crowder. If you guys don't know who Steven Crowder is a Republican pundit who, from my understanding, he's half Canadian. He's an American-Canadian conservative political pundit and a media host. Now, early in his career, he worked at Fox News and he was posting videos on their platform, but he later on would start doing TV shows. He would start doing, what's that one thing it's called? He would do like the Change My Mind campus shows where he would go around from campus to campus talking to young students. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, I think he was doing it before Charlie Kirk, right? I think that he was doing it before Charlie Kirk. He was the first person I saw going around, no MAGA hats, just going around saying, hey, bro, I want to have a conversation. Healthcare only benefits women. Change my mind. Or he would say something like, black people are dangerous. Change my mind. It'd be something like that, right? And I think the show actually is called Change My Mind, now that I think about it. So just to give you guys a little bit more of a background on who Steven Crowder is, I want to go to Twitter. I'm going to go to Twitter real quick, right? We have an interesting video of Steven with his pregnant wife. Now, I know Steven says that
The left is dangerous. Black males are dangerous. Danger, 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 danger. Well, I want you guys to watch this interaction between Steven and his wife. And you guys just, I don't know, let me know what you think, man. Let's go.
Because I drew a boundary. I drew a boundary. No, you just did it. I drew a boundary of abusive and cruel. You were not taking the car. Because if you refuse to do wifely things, then I will go.
Oh, wow. You refuse to do wifey things, then I'll go have to go get the groceries. And even though we only got one car, you might get sick or something. Bitch, you're not doing your job, so there's going to be punishment. Okay. I want y'all, you know what? Let me play this uninterrupted, because I don't want Steven to say that I'm mixing up anything or et cetera, et cetera. Let's just watch it.
Pick up the groceries. There in the groceries. I do have steaks, wood pellets, my grill. I know it's not a reasonable request, but I'll go do it. How about you first? Hillary, how do you respect the man? Yes. How do you man? How do you man? You see love and respect. No. How do you man? No, you're not taking the car.
Steven,
you're not taking the car.
Steven,
you are not.
Then I will ask them to pick me up. Would you?
You're not taking the car, pregnant woman. This is Steven Crowder, everybody. The legendary radio host, the legendary pundit, right? The legendary man who is running around. He want to get justice and he want everybody to live in a peaceful society. But his wife is not even at peace in her own fucking home. His wife is not even at peace in her own fucking marriage. Steven, you put your wife in a situation where she was pregnant because you got her pregnant, and now you don't want to take care of her. You don't want to let her use the car. Why? Is it because you're controlling? Is it because you look at her like she's beneath you, not like she's your wife, not like she's the mother of your children, not like she's somebody who you took to the altar in front of your family and hers and God and promised to do right by her? Now she gotta be submissive, and if she don't submit to you how you want it, when you want it, she can't even take the goddamn car to go get no goddamn groceries and no food, or go to the hospital to make sure she's okay. This is what women are talking about when they have to deal with scumbag ass men. This is what they're talking about when they have to deal with scumbag ass men. Let's keep it a bean. But you know what? Let's go back to the video. Let's go.
It's not about Steven.
Give it an Uber.
Okay, Steven, I can't.
Feeling some constraints?
Steven.
Like, I can't
Steven.
go. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're going to take the car and leave me here. Hillary, just think of it.
You're going to take the car and leave me here. You're going to take the car and leave me here. I can't see my friends. Your wife is pregnant and you're thinking about hanging out with your friends and the fact that you can't see your friends. And this is the same man as Steven Crowder that will get online and criticize black boys like Carmelo Anthony and tell the world that we are the problem, black boys and black men. Whole time, your wife is not comfortable in her own home. Your wife is not comfortable in her own home. This is why she had to divorce you, Steven. I would, no matter what Steven say, I know as me, Darrel Long, I know for a fact that I'm a million times smarter than this man. And I don't hate Steven, right? But what I do hate is disingenuous conversations. And Steven is being disingenuous when he come online every day talking about black people make the world violent, when you're not even allowing your wife to take the car, who is also pregnant, belly showing and all. She can't take the car because what? Because you and your fucking feelings? Let me show you guys the rest of this.
Oh, boxing just made me.
What do you need me to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
See,
Do you understand the difference between my life being set to the second and you going, I'll be back when I'm back?
Steven.
And making it work. The only way out of it is discipline and respect.
What?
The only way out of it is discipline and respect.
The only way out of this, the only way out of this, according to Steven, is discipline and respect. White women, first of all, let me talk to the white women. I thought that the white man was so much better than the black man. I thought he wasn't controlling y'all. Black women who love these type of white boys, I thought that they was bred to be husbands. Don't look like he was bred to be a husband. Only way out of this is respect and discipline. Child. This is why I don't want my daughter to get married to one of these type of men. Because, oh, daughter, what happened, daughter? Oh, straight up? Let me go ahead and pull up to your crib and holler at cuz. But Steven loved talking to black people. So the reason why I play this video is because I'm going to react to Steven at the barbershop talking to the black guys, right? And I want to show you guys who we're talking to. He don't even respect his own fucking wife.
The way out of it is discipline and respect. It's the only way out of it, or we're at an impasse.
We are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline or respect.
Yeah.
Child, she said we're at an impasse. Bye, Steven. She picked the keys up.
There you go. You throw your hand. You give up so easily.
I don't give up, Steven.
You give up so easily. I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. You said.
I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect, and you want to give up so easily. Yeah, I would give up on you too, bitch. I'm about to sit here and be treated like nothing by Steven fucking Crowder. No.
Then we're at an impasse.
Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, you're...
Steven, I love you, but Steven, your abuse is sick. 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 This is your wife's. This is your wife. This is the mother of your kids. Your wife. Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse is sick. But meanwhile, you believe that you should be able to come to the black community, speak to a few bandits at a barbershop, and educated black men like myself is going to adhere to you and listen to you? Absolutely fucking not.
He's sick.
Watch it.
He's sick.
Watch it.
Fucking
watch it.
Fucking watch it. She tells you that your abuse is sick, and the next thing you say is watch it. You better fucking watch it. Yeah. Even resorting to cursing at her just because she told you you're abusive. So your answer to your wife telling you that she feels like you're abusive is to be verbally abusive. Your answer when your wife says, Steven, you're kind of abusive, you better fucking watch it, bitch. Bro, you're literally proving her point. You're literally proving her point, Steven. That's the whole point. See, a lot of men don't understand. You got to treat your girl right if you want her to treat you right. You got to do right by her if you expect her to do right by you. You're not going to get anywhere treating your lady like she's an underclass. She should be equal to you. When somebody disrespect her, they disrespect you. Not half of you. They disrespect you entirely. See, men have to learn how to be taught how to be husbands, how to be good men, how to fear God. And until those things happen, we're going to have abusers like Steven Crowder giving advice to black men. Ciao.
Watch it. Watch it. Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. We need to just stop engaging for a little okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big.
Wow. I love you, Steven. But you're abusive. You better fucking watch it, bitch. I love you, Steven. I don't love you. So why is she pregnant? Why is she there? But again, this is a preface because I want to show you guys who Steven is before I show you guys the conversation with the black barbershop guys. Right? We gotta do some history about who you are, Mr. Crowder.
And I need some space. We need to just talk and baby for a little bit, okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem. I've never received love from you.
Damn. Steven, you never received love from her, but you have children. She's pregnant. You never received love from her, but she's pregnant with your baby. You never received love from her, but she's your wife and she made vows to you? Oh, I forgot. Love to you is subjugation. Love to you is slavery. As you just said, the only way out of this for her was discipline and respect. You don't care about love. You want her to be disciplined and you want her to respect you. A lot of men don't care about love. A lot of men are incapable of love. They only want women to grovel at their feet, give vagina whenever the man says so, despite if she's hungry, despite if she's being taken care of, despite if her needs are met. And Steven Crowder, he is doing a good job of showing women why marriage is not the way to go all the time. Why sometimes you can give love to a man and he's not going to reciprocate love in exchange. He's going to expect you because you love him that now you're supposed to be his goddamn slave. Let's finish watching more of this abusive moment between Mr. Crowder and his wife.
And the fact is, when I go,
Former wife.
look, I need you to do A, B, C, and D. You just be disciplined about it. You go, no. But I love you more than life itself. Okay. Put on some gloves. No. But I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous.
What?
You just be disciplined about it. You go, no. But I love you more than life itself. Okay. Put on some gloves. No. But I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous.
So the only way that she can prove her love to Mr. Crowder is if she pick up a broom and a mop and put some gloves on and then grab a scrubbing pad. While she's pregnant. Shame. 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 But you on here talking to black men. Shame. Your wife sitting there pregnant. You talking about something you never felt love. But meanwhile, this girl done made vows to you. Got your goddamn baby in her goddamn stomach. And because she not sweeping and being obedient, this is the treatment that you think she deserves. I'll be damned. Ladies, if you're listening to me, don't matter if you're waking up hearing this in Chicago, don't matter if you're on the West Coast listening in Vegas, don't matter if you're in the fucking California, Argentina, don't matter where you're listening and hearing this broadcast from, do not allow these males to play in your face and get you tricked into what they're going to call marriage, but it's slavery. They want you to be obedient. They want you to be destitute. A lot of these niggas really ain't shit. Like me, when I ask my wife to do shit, it's because I'm putting in so much fucking work, it makes no fucking sense. And if I gotta clean, wash dishes, cook, Go out and work. Every goddamn thing I'm gonna do it. As a man, I don't make excuses. Fuck it. Let's get this shit done. But what kind of reciprocity does that look like? This nigga Steven is sitting down, not doing nothing. House cleaning the motherfucker. Pool look like it's clean back there and everything, but you still complaining that she not obedient, won't put no gloves on. Meanwhile, you're worth millions of dollars. Bitch, go hire a maid. Oh, you want her to just be your slave. You don't care about this woman. And I'm glad she left your ass.
Hillary, you're right in that. Become someone that's you day in and day out, worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife.
I beg your pardon? This is why she filed for divorce in 2021. Hillary and Steven got married in 2012. And in 2021, they filed for divorce. Hillary did, and she got her divorce. You need to become a person that's worthy of being a wife. Listen to me. Day in and day out, you need to be worthy of being a wife. Worthy says the man that's not in shape. Says the man that's a racist. Says the man that's mentally weak. I mean, oh my God. These niggas want women to be the top tier wife, and most of these niggas are bums. That's why I put y'all feet to the fire. I don't give a fuck about what the women do. I let the women handle the women. I don't give a fuck. That's shit. This girl is pregnant. Not fucking nobody else, probably trying to be a good old wife. Pool clean, outside area clean. Nigga still ain't satisfied. Girl, go get you a black man that's gonna love on you, little white chocolate.
Worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife. Hillary, come on now.
I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna engage anymore. I'm gonna go. I'll text me what you need. I'll get you what you need. I love you. I'm committed to you.
Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not.
You love me? Put on some gloves. You love me? Are you committed to those things? Are you committed to a broom? Are you committed to a mop? Are you committed to doing laundry? Are you committed to fucking? Are you committed to shutting up, being obedient like a dog? No. You don't love me then, bitch. There's no way you can love me. Well, I mean, wow. It's crazy how delusional men are today. And then have black men say, hey, welcome to the barbershop, Steven. You a good man.
I'm not gonna.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to it.
Not chasing after your wife in a hostile way. Oh, time to call the police. Time to call the police.
Walk the dogs, put on some gloves.
I need to.
Walk the dogs, put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm gonna just
walk the dogs, put on some gloves.
Blocking the doorway so she can't get out. This is a crime. She was about to leave. Next thing you know, she can't leave now. Because of your tyrannical behavior, Steven.
Are you committed enough to get the medication as well? No, you take that in.
As the Crowders head inside, Steven get angrier and angrier, and by his own admission screams, I will fuck you up at his pregnant wife, Hillary, who then flees her own home. Let's listen to it.
Are you committed enough to get the medication as well? No, you take that in.
Now, Steven Crowder, just 8 days ago, went to go hang out with the Black Kings. Said, Black Kings, I got something I gotta tell y'all. And it's called black fatigue. See, I'm tired of y'all niggas. And we ain't paying no reparations. And as always, just like the black niggas on center, they invited the white man in and they paid for it. That's right. Remy wins again. Let's go ahead and go to this video. All right. Fair use. Let me go ahead and put this up here. Fair use. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Listen, if I got to use a banner, I will. Because I got a good sneaky feeling that this video is going to get taken down because he's going to strike me. Right? But I'm hoping that even as content creators, he believes in free speech. He believed that nobody should be censored for their free speech. Nobody should be gunned down and mowed down for their free speech. Right? Or does that only apply to Charlie Kirk? Right. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah. You guys know what that means?
Since the last time you came, that's become a thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's just become a recent thing.
And do you know what it means?
No, I'm not sure.
I'm going to ask that. It's
black fatigue means one thing, and then you fucking hillbillies made it something else. Black fatigue originally described what black people were going through decades, generations of systematic oppression due to your ancestors. But now, just like always, y'all have co-opted black fatigue and turned black fatigue into a racist propaganda engine that allows y'all to say, well, I'm tired of that behavior and that behavior and that behavior and that behavior. But don't worry about it, because there's a young 20-year-old young buck out here named Antonio Speaks that did a very good comprehensive breakdown of white women twerking and how their response is by the media, and black women twerking and how y'all respond to them. Right? Don't worry about it. We'll get there. We're gonna break it down, guys. Just stick it with me, okay? Mwah. Let's go.
White people are 12 times as likely to be killed by a black person any other way around. I'm just going to shoot you straight. It's not even close.
where?
Across the country.
Ain't nobody coming after you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody tripping on you and but these people in just as scared as the other folks.
They are if they get on a bus.
Not necessarily.
They are if they get on a train.
That lady wasn't in danger because that man was black. That lady was in danger because that man was crazy.
Nope.
Whenever we want to ask for equality and fairness, it's a problem. So white America.
So it's been several $1 trillion. When is it enough?
Where's the bird?
No.
Where's the bird? You're not stopping white America from doing anything.
You know what? The bird just burned down $4 billion worth of cities and 60,000 assaults.
No.
Does 3 times to 4 times as much homework than the black kid, and the white kid does 2 to 3.
Hold on. I got a call. I'll be right back. Media break. Be right back. Let me see.
Pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky and vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my drinking, I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running I'm straight, running from things, running from schemes. I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen.
We back. Now we back. My bad. Sorry. I had a lot of stuff going on. Listen. So now we have Steven Crowder and these white boys. I ain't heard everything they was saying. I gotta go back. Let's get it.
Have you guys heard of the term black fatigue? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys know what that means?
Since the last time you came, that's become a thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's just become a recent thing.
And do you know what it means?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to ask that.
It's
white.
So I guess only Steven knows what black fatigue means. Guess only Steven knows what black fatigue means these days. Jesus Christ. Let's hear it, guys. What do you think black fatigue is? And shout out to who are in the chat, man. We got a few people at my wife's channel, a few people at my channel, a lot of people at Twitter. I mean, what's going on? We need more people watching. We need you guys to share the video to your homies. All right? I'm about to be live all day. I'm about to be getting some work done. Let's get this fucking show on the road, okay?
People are 12 times as likely to be killed by a black person the other way around.
What?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to ask that.
White people are 12 times as likely to be killed by a black person the other way around.
What?
I'm going to ask that.
White people are 12 times as likely to be killed by a black person the other way around.
White people are 12 times more likely to be killed by a black person. As always, we go to our good friends at Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's go ahead and ask Gemini. God damn it. Every day, these fucking Caucasus Mountains bandits come on here and start lying. Hey, Gemini, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Gemini, I'm watching Steven Crowder, and Steven Crowder said that white people are 12 times more likely to be killed by a black person than a white person. Is this true?
That exact claim of 12 times more likely is not directly supported by the general homicide statistics from sources like the FBI, which show that most homicides are intraracial. Victim and offender are the same race. FBI expanded homicide data for 2019, for example, showed of white homicide victims, 82.3% were killed by a white offender, and 17.1% were killed by a black or African American offender. White victims killed by white offenders, 2,594. White victims killed by black offenders, 566. Total white victims with known offender race, 2,594 plus 566 equals 3,160. Ratio, 566 2,594ths, approx 0.218, or about 4.6 times less likely to be killed by a black person than a white person. This data indicates that a white person is more likely to be killed by a white person than by a black person. Note, determining the likelihood often involves using data on the total number of homicides between different racial groups, not per capita crime rates for different groups.
Okay, so as you guys just heard, Steven Crowder, first lie is wrong. Black people do not delete white people 12 times more. As you guys heard, according to FBI data, when it comes to white homicide victims, 82.3% were deleted by a white offender, and 17.1% were deleted by a African American or a black offender. That's the first lie that Steven Crowder said that was utterly wrong. We shall continue to expose the lies of Mr. Steven.
I'm gonna shoot you straight. It's not even close.
Where?
Across the country.
Ain't nobody coming after you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody tripping on you. But these people in just as scared as the other folks.
They are if they get on a bus.
Not necessarily.
They are if they get on a train.
That lady wasn't in danger because that man was black. That lady was in danger because that man was crazy.
Nope.
Whenever we want to ask.
No, that's a fact. He said nope. Okay. Gemini, a young white woman was recently stabbed to death on a train by a black man. Is it true that this black man had schizophrenia or any type of mental illness?
Yes, the man charged in the August 2025 stabbing death of Irina Zarutska on a Charlotte, North Carolina train to Carlos Brown Jr. has a documented history of mental health issues. His mother reported that he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and he had been briefly committed for the condition previously. He was ordered to undergo a mental health evaluation after his arrest.
Oh. Excuse me. The Carlos Brown Jr., the man who stabbed the young lady in Charlotte, North Carolina on the train, had a documented history of mental health issues. His own mother reported that he was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and after he was arrested, the police said that he even had to take a mental health evaluation. Interesting. Interesting. Once again, Gemini proving that these bandits are wrong. Once again,
For equality and fairness, it's a problem. So white America.
So it spends several $1 trillion. When is it enough? Where's the bird?
No.
Where's the bird? You're not stopping white America from doing anything.
You know what? The bird just burned down $4 billion worth of cities and 60,000 assaults.
No.
the bird. So, okay. Gemini, has white Americans ever burnt down any American property?
Yes, white Americans have destroyed American property throughout history, most notably during race riots and massacres where white mobs targeted black communities. Key examples include the Tulsa Race Massacre, 1921, where a white mob burned and destroyed over 35 square blocks of the Greenwood District, known as Black Wall Street. The East St. Louis Riot, 1917, where a white mob burned and looted black homes and businesses. The Memphis Massacre, 1866, where white mobs burned and looted black homes and schools. Bacon's Rebellion, 1676, where a colonial army composed largely of white and black indentured servants and enslaved people burned Jamestown, the colonial capital, to the ground.
Oh, interesting. It's almost like y'all get mad about some shit when we do it, but y'all do the same exact shit. But let's see what this white dude has to say.
The bird just burned down $4 billion worth of cities and 60,000 assaults.
There's 3 times to 4 times as much homework than the black kid, and the white kid does 2 to 3. Why?
Because it's culturally, it's conditioned.
Exactly.
So why is it
the white kid does 2
conditioning?
to 3? There's 3 times to
burned down $4 billion worth of cities and 60,000 assaults?
There's 3 times to 4 times as much homework than the black kid, and the white kid does 2 to 3. Why?
Because it's culturally, it's conditioned.
Exactly.
So why is it?
Is he mad because he had? Why are you so mad about homework? We got to fact check that. Gemini, do white children receive 3 to 4 times more homework than black children? And is there a reason for this? Like, for example, are white schools giving more taxes? Are they bigger? Tell me why, please.
It's the reverse of what you suggested. Studies consistently show that black students tend to spend less time on homework than their white peers, not more. For example, one study found black students spent about 30 minutes per day on homework, while white students spent closer to an hour, and Asian students spent nearly 2 hours. The reasons for this disparity are complex and structural. Lower teacher expectations. Research indicates that teachers, particularly non-black teachers, may hold lower academic expectations for students of color, which can translate into less challenging assignments and, consequently, less homework. This can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, limiting educational opportunity, less access to rigorous courses. Students of color are less likely to be enrolled in advanced placement, AP, and other advanced courses that typically assign more homework. Socioeconomic and family factors. Differences in family socioeconomic background, like parental education and income, partially account for the difference in homework time, but do not fully explain the gap. Unequal school funding and resources. Schools serving higher concentrations of students of color and low-income students are often less well-funded, often due to property tax-based funding models, leading to fewer resources, less experienced teachers, and less access to a robust curriculum, which can impact the rigor of assignments. The homework gap. Students of color are disproportionately affected by the homework gap, which refers to the lack of reliable internet access and computers at home, making it difficult or impossible to complete internet-based assignments.
So, angry white man, you have more homework because more than likely you have more resources in your community. You have access to all type of shit. And again, you look like you're about to be 40 soon, sir. Why on God's good earth are you complaining? You guys had less homework than we did. Bro, are you okay? Jesus Christ.
Better parenting from Asian than white parents. Why?
You said what?
We're always having real talk. Why do young black men fight in packs? What? Why?
You said what?
We're always having real talk. Why do young black men fight in packs?
Packs. Woo. The racist language here is ridiculous. We're gonna spend all day fact checking this shit, child. Gemini, has there ever been a time in history where white men have fought in groups?
Yes, throughout history, white men have fought in numerous...
Oh, sorry. Let me ask you again. Gemini, has there ever been a time in history where white men have fought in groups?
Yes, absolutely. The vast majority of wars, military conflicts, and organized fighting groups in Europe, the Americas, and other Western societies throughout history have been primarily composed of, and led by, white men fighting in groups. To name just a few broad examples from different eras and contexts, ancient and medieval warfare, Roman legions, Greek hoplites, Viking war bands, and medieval knights' retinues were all groups of men, predominantly white, fighting together. National armies. Virtually all modern national armies in countries with historically white majority populations, including the armies of the United States, Britain, France, Germany, Italy, Russia, etc., have at times been composed overwhelmingly of groups of white men fighting in groups across centuries of conflict, from the colonial wars to the world wars. Civil wars and conflicts. Both the Union and Confederate armies during the American Civil War were overwhelmingly composed of white men fighting in groups.
Damn.
Political or paramilitary groups. Historically, groups like the Ku Klux Klan and the White League in the United States, which were active in the post-Civil War era and beyond, were organized groups of white men who fought or used violence for political ends. Since white men fighting in groups describes the composition of a significant portion of all organized conflict in Western history, examples are extremely numerous and cover almost every historical period.
Once again, Stephen, you're wrong. Why do black men fight in packs? Child, you're gonna have to be a better racist than this. It's a little bit better, just a little bit better. Black and white.
I sensed some growing discontent, or more of a racial divide in America than I'd experienced in my lifetime, and it seemed along with the American. I really was looking to see whether naively
the conversation, bro. Fuck your intro. I don't give a fuck about all this shit you trying to talk about. All the propaganda. Get straight to the conversation. Fuck you think we doing? And you in Indiana? Pathetic.
Shop merely to listen, but to communicate a very real set time.
And that's Stevie right there, the blue shirt.
Blue shirt. Oh,
Yes,
Steven.
sir.
I met Cedric. I think I scared him. I think he was. Hey,
doing all right?
Yeah, man. How you doing? Good to see you. I need it.
Black man, I'm so disappointed in y'all ability to sit down with a racist and just have conversations with him. How about you tell him to invest into your business? How about that? How about he not come there to help his business grow? Million views and probably make more money on this video than y'all do in y'all shopping a whole month. Meanwhile, y'all like, yeah, what's up, Stevie? Come on in, man. Come on in. Say all that racist shit that you about to say. Come on in. Tell us how my people don't deserve reparations, but the little girl from the train deserve justice. So my people who was enslaved don't deserve no justice, but she deserves justice. Interesting point we're made. Let's go.
You guys all have your beards nice and right. I've never learned how to do this shit.
It's because people come here. Yeah.
Oh, I see what it is. It's a power move. You have me sitting lower.
Yeah, so we can all look down on you.
No, thanks. Well, they said you guys got some people coming in here after the last one?
Yeah, a couple people came
They just
through.
felt like, I think this is the place where white and black people have conversations.
So it was funny. The first person that came last time was he said this out of his own mouth. He was like, I'm Indian, but he had on a MAGA hat. Okay. And he walked in and was like, hey, I saw you guys on Crowder. Can I get a cut here? Yeah, I guess so, man. Come on.
Did you have your hand on your piece? You're like, I don't know. If you come.
Nah, because he didn't come like that. He didn't have the backpack and the ski mask on. Yeah, he didn't have that on.
Was he nice? Was he good?
It's cool.
Yeah. What do you guys think, like, when you see someone with a MAGA?
Not the Indian man came in, got a haircut because he saw y'all talking to Crowder. So the only time they want to do business with you is when you talking to the white man and allowing him to spew racist rhetoric in spaces where other black people dwell. Now he wants to come do business with you. He has Black Dahlia for free, and they talking to racist people. Now the question that they are being asked now is, what do you think when you see somebody with a MAGA hat?
Was he nice? Was he good?
It's cool.
Yeah. What do you guys think, like, when you see someone with a MAGA hat? Because I know we were kind of talking about that last time.
It depends on how they present themselves. To me.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, okay, so like, what would present themselves in a way that would be like decent versus piece of shit?
Yeah, some people carry that air of superiority.
Yeah.
And if you present that to me, I'm very conscious of that. If you present that to me, I'm gonna respond appropriately.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
What would be like an air of superiority?
Racist, like you, Mr. Crowder. That's what. And see, now I don't believe them dudes because you do act like you're superior to black men, and yet they still not gonna check you and make you know that you're not, that you're beneath us. You're either beside us, equal to us, or you're beneath us. But in no way, shape, or form are you above us. Let it be known.
Just like certain things you say in conversation, and like you said, just in the physical nature of these chairs. Well, in conversation, you can physically go up and down and put yourself above or beneath. So when people do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because I actually, when I do the change my minds and sit with people, I actually kind of slump my shoulders and deliberately kind of make myself smaller just to not. It's like, what is it? The crab that has the red under its claws is showing danger. So I don't wear red, because apparently that signifies poison. But yeah, no, there's all these body language experts now you watch on TV, and I'm like, this seems like horse shit. Like, he looks to the left so you can tell he's lying.
Yeah, some of it is horse.
It's like, I saw him on camera.
Nah, you're on horse shit. We know a racist when we see one. We know a racist when we talk to one. We know how they engage with us. We know how they talk about us, and you know what I'm saying? We know how they feel about our culture, our demands from the U.S. government. I mean, bro, no, absolutely not. The lies will be proven wrong today.
He killed his girlfriend with a butter dish. I don't give a shit what he says.
He took too long to say that answer. He had to think about it. No, he's thinking about what he wants to say.
Yeah.
He don't just spit shit out. He wants to think about what he's saying.
Last time we talked, we were kind of just, and the reason was just like, often you see in news, people just kind of siphon themselves off right into an echo chamber. And I thought it was good. We were just kind of able to see other perspectives. Where do you think the country is now? Like with that? Like,
is that an open question? Or?
Yeah, race relations between, because last time I wanted to get your perspective, and there's a perspective now in the white community. None of us are an ambassador for the entire community, but things have changed quite a bit the last year and a half. Temperatures have gone up. But what do you guys?
How is temperatures going up with black and white people? But Charlie Kirk was shot by Tyler Robinson. Let me go to Gemini. Was Charlie Kirk shot by a black man?
The person arrested and accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk is Tyler Robinson. No information about his race or ethnicity is provided in the available context.
Oh, interesting. Like Tiff for Tat would say, interesting. Okay. Was Charlie Kirk involved in gangs, blood, and Crips, and that led to his untimely death?
Available information does not state that Charlie Kirk was involved with the Bloods or Crips, and authorities charged the suspect, Tyler Robinson, with murder, alleging the attack was politically motivated.
Interesting. Yeah, it looked like it had nothing to do with us, sir. So why, again, is the temperature so high between whites and blacks? For the same reason that HBCUs are being threatened after Tyler Robinson take out y'all goat. You know what? Let's keep going.
What do you think we are in the country?
I'd like to chime in on that.
Yeah.
I'm happy you asked that question. There are a lot of social and economic dynamics at play that have certainly gone, in my opinion, in the wrong direction. I don't think that people really understand the gravity of where we're headed. We are vastly sliding into an autocratic regime here. And absolutely. I'll give you several reasons. You see, in order to have, you can't have a one-dimensional approach when you're wanting to continue to lead from a global perspective, all right? What you see here today is an isolationism approach which has never worked in the past because we don't have an understanding of geography and history, all right? And I'll just simply close by saying, you got to understand.
Oh my God, these old niggas don't be saying nothing, bro. Oh my. And if you gotta tell me every 5 seconds, you gotta understand. 2 seconds later, you gotta understand. Maybe if you just explained it, bitch, I would understand it. But see, what you gotta understand is that when you say you gotta understand to me over and over and over without actually explaining what the fuck you mean, that's gonna be the problem, sir. This is why I wouldn't stop in Indiana to have a conversation with y'all bandits. No. Y'all talk to Steven Crowder? No. Good riddance.
Something. The rest of the world is grossly infuriated with the way America has taken shape. And not only that, we're ceding all our best opportunities to China, right? Look around you in the relationships they're fostering with everybody else, which includes Canada, Mexico, and they've even gone as far down into the Latin American corridor, fortifying their bases while we're still hollering that we're the greatest.
You talking about China, like in the Panama Canal?
Not just the Panama Canal. Let's pivot from the Panama Canal and let's look at the long-term strategy they have now, where they just signed an agreement with Mexico to build another canal bypassing the Panama Canal.
And Crowder, you need timestamps on these shits. All right? Because I'm only doing 2 hours. And the hour is almost up for this whole thing with Crowder. I'm almost done with this. That's a fact. I'm not gonna be sitting here looking at this pale face lie to me all goddamn day. Absolutely not. I'm gonna go to Cam Newton very shortly, react to that, and then we're going to Tatum, and then Officer Tatum, then we're done. I'm not about to be talking about this man all day. He got me fucked up.
You look at the whole transatlantic corridor where you got now Brazil and Canada as well as Mexico trading, and they're stopping in Peru where China has a huge presence at, circumventing completely the navigation, the use that comes with having to use the Panama Canal. So we'll avoid conflict with America and just simply go around America is what's happening here.
Talking about China?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I want to agree with the first part, autocratic. I think China needs to be dealt with, and this is the first time we are. I'm Canadian. Well, I was raised in Canada. Mm-hmm. Canada sucks. Canada is a dog shit country.
No, it's not, bro. Like, let me say this, bro. I'm banned from Canada. right? I went to Canada recently. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't have a good experience, but I know why I didn't have a good experience. Because of people like you, right? The Canadians have every reason to be upset at Americans because of look at what shit is being said. You on some complete bullshit, bro. Canada is a amazing fucking country, and you're part Canadian. Stephen, matter of fact, let me see. Let me fact check my damn self. Gemini, is Steven Crowder an American Canadian political commentator? And how is he Canadian?
Yes, Steven Crowder is an American.
Got his ass. Hold on. Sorry, Gemini. Is Steven Crowder an American Canadian political commentator? And if he is Canadian, can you explain to me how?
Steven Crowder is an American Canadian political commentator and media host with dual citizenship in both countries. He is Canadian because his mother was French Canadian, and his family moved to Greenfield Park, Quebec, Canada, when he was 3, where he lived for the rest of his childhood. He was also born in the U.S., Detroit, Michigan.
So, Steven, you were born in Detroit, but you moved to Quebec and Greenfield Park, where you lived there for the rest of your childhood. So you're Canadian, pal. The fuck? You're Canadian. Just like Voldemort. You a mudblood, but you talking shit about mudbloods. The fuck? 3 minutes.
Canada, the kind of we're doing it, you can't do this in Canada. If you say something too offensive or I say something too offensive, you will be jailed in Canada.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah. So I'm fine with the U.S. being the best country. I came here from Canada because, I had friends who were arrested. I had a friend, stand-up comic, was fined for telling a joke. I don't think people realize how good we have it here in this country compared to other countries.
But that's the painstaking part about it all is the fact that, I've always been one to say, and I believe this firmly, freedom is not a right. It's a privilege until you wake up the next morning and find out you don't have it anymore.
Yeah. It also comes with duties.
That's what I was about to say. It also comes with responsibilities because while we free to speak and say what we want, and I went to Montreal a few months ago, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bet you saw a lot of tits on signs. That's all it is.
No, I didn't.
It's just strip clubs. Our Times Square is a giant strip club.
It was a couple of them.
Yeah.
But no, like there is responsibility, and like everybody's from different places, different backgrounds. Some of us from certain backgrounds know like running your mouth too much in a certain space can get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Like you free to say what you want, you're just not free from the consequences. Like the consequences that come with you saying the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk. I'm a bad.
And that's where we all have responsibilities in what we say and when we say it.
Yeah. The problem, though, too, and that's I was kind of talking more domestically. The problem with that idea is a lot of people are offended by different things. Mm-hmm. And so people get their ass whooped for something they didn't say, right? That's the real thing. I don't know if you guys were following the stabbing there on that train in Charlotte, Irina Zarutska. Last time I was asking where you guys thought we were, as far as in the country relation. Like, have you guys heard of the term black fatigue? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys know what that means?
Since the last time you came, that's become a thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's just become a recent thing.
And do you know what it means?
No, I'm not sure.
I'm going to ask that.
It's a term that's being used by people in the white community, by and large, again, saying they feel like they've been victimized and they're tired of taking that shit.
Aww.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Every time a white man do something, little Ronnie, he was fucked up in the head. So I'm gonna do it again. Gemini, the girl that got killed in South Carolina on the train, the black man that killed her, did he have any mental history, like any mental issues at all?
The stabbing of Irina Zarutska occurred on the Lynx Blue Line in Charlotte, North Carolina, not South Carolina. The suspect, DeCarlos Brown Jr., has a documented history of mental health issues, including a diagnosis of schizophrenia. His mother sought an involuntary psychiatric commitment earlier this year after he became violent at home, but it was denied. He was also arrested in January 2025 after repeatedly calling 911 claiming a man-made material inside him was controlling his body.
Not this man went to the law and said a man-made material was controlling his body. Not this man's mother tried to have him admitted into a psychiatric ward, but y'all denied him and left him on the streets. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You know, that was a girl who was dying alone in public. And that was
just like Trayvon Martin died alone in public. Just like George Floyd died alone in public. Just like a lot of black people died alone in public. What's the point here, sir?
The guy who was let out 14 times.
By white men, sir.
14 times, including
14 times white men let him out, sir.
Violent crimes in the name of racial justice, right?
Okay. DeCarlos Brown Jr., the man who stabbed that white girl on the train in North Carolina, did he have 14 hate crimes or racial crimes, or was he arrested for various of different crimes?
DeCarlos Brown Jr. had 14 previous court cases in Mecklenburg County for various crimes, including convictions for robbery with a dangerous weapon, breaking and entering, felony larceny, communicating threats, and misuse of the 911 system. The charges related to the fatal stabbing are first-degree murder in state court and a federal charge of committing an act causing death on a mass transportation system, which is also referred to as a federal terror charge or terrorist attack or other violence against a mass transportation system in the context. The available information does not specify if any of his 14 prior cases were designated as hate crimes or racial crimes. The victim was Irina Zarutska, a Ukrainian refugee.
Oh, but she wasn't even one of y'all. She was a Ukrainian refugee. Oh, but all the Mexican immigrants and all the Mexican refugees, y'all gotta go. Call ICE on y'all. But the Ukrainian refugee, who might have been Stephen's wife if she had made it, she get all the support. Child. Y'all white people, y'all know what y'all want. Do y'all want the immigrants here and the refugees here or not? It's given because she was something that y'all could fuck on. Y'all care about her. We didn't get a chance to fuck on her. Damn. I know that crime didn't have no racial aspects to it because we already fact checked it with Gemini and that man has schizophrenia. It's over.
He didn't have to post bail. He didn't have to appear back in court. This is not the first time he's assaulted someone.
How do we know that was in the interest of racial justice as opposed to just being
because the judge said it.
A fucked up attempt at justice, period.
Yeah.
Like the legal system has its flaws.
Yeah.
And people have been making complaints about that for decades, right? But that's just, to me, that's a mental health thing more than it's a black and white thing.
Well, I'll tell you why, because white people are saying it now.
Right.
Not just white people are saying, hey, we're in the city.
That's what makes it a bigger thing.
Well, because, white people are 12 times as likely to be killed by a black person than the other way around. I'm just going to shoot you straight. It's not even close.
Where?
Across the country.
Where? Not in
the United States. I mean, we're not talking about Ghana.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, in white communities or in quote unquote so-called white communities?
Across the country, the rate is a black man or person, because most murder is men. There are very few female murders. 12 times more likely to kill a white person the other way around.
Wrong. And this is where we're done with Crowder. I'm going to ask Gemini again. Gemini, I'm watching Steven Crowder. And Steven Crowder says that white men are 12 times more likely to be killed by a black man. He also said that white women are 12 times to be killed by a black man. Is this true?
The exact claim that white men and white women are 12 times more likely to be killed by a black man compared to the reverse scenario is not directly supported by general homicide victimization data from official U.S. sources. White victims and black offenders, homicide numbers. Data from the FBI's expanded homicide data table 6 for 2019 shows that 566 white victims were killed by a black or African American offender, and 2,594 white victims were killed by a white offender.
Damn.
The data does not specify the victim's gender in this specific.
Oh, so once again, like how we read it earlier, white people are killing more white people than anybody else. And the data is so available that it's crazy. It's so easy to find that it's crazy. It's so easy to have access that is crazy. But nope, what they do, they continue to lie. I'm done with Crowder. I can't deal with a bandit who just... Now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a part 2 on that. But there's only so much racism I can take throughout the day. There's only so much, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just can't do it. Now, let me go to your trigger. Because she got a new video about Cam Newton being a bandit, and I haven't saw it yet, and I gotta watch me some Your Trigger. That's a fact. That is a fact. She got a new members only video. Your Trigger getting dragged. My response to black women have no allies. Backlash. Oh, I gotta join this community, bitch. Immediately. $10 a month. That's nothing. Sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and join this real quick and get my shit together. I'm going ahead and become a member of Your Trigger Society. And then I am going to watch all of her members only videos. Yay! The simp guy is a member. Okay. So let's go to Your Trigger channel. She got a video called Dating a Man Who Doesn't Like You. And she's talking about Jasmin Brown and Cam Newton and how he was telling everybody that he don't want to be in a relationship. They asked him directly, "Is that your girl?" He was like, "We got something going on." What, nigga? Ciao. Let's keep going.
Now, today is going to be a scary, terrifying, frightening, horrifying, unnerving, spooky deep dive into the world of Warlockian incubus-like men who energy vampire women. They feed off of the love, devotion, and delusion they receive from women, with no intentions on ever giving anything back to the woman except struggle, stress, and thinning edges. Now today, that warlock that is going to be discussed is Cam Newton.
Oh my God. Cam Newton is one of the biggest bandits of all time. Cam Newton is one of the biggest degenerates and disappointments of all time. Every single one of us used to be a fan. If you watch football growing up and you're at least 30 or 40 right now, then you know who Cam Newton is. You know that Cam Newton never won because he lacked discipline, like Jason Wilson told him. He's not committed to football, to Jasmin Brown, to nothing, right? Let's go ahead and break down what Your Trigger had to say.
Quick disclaimer. This video was filled with my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Everything is all alleged and nothing is factual. I do not know any of these people personally. This is a commentary channel, and I often use clips and articles as part of my critical review, right along with fair use guidelines. Now, with that being said, I find Cam Newton to be one of the most destructive, diabolical, devilish, demonic public examples of a Warlockian energy vampire that we can see today. Cam Community P. Newton has 3 baby mamas and 9 children, has publicly been unfaithful and had a baby on his first baby mama, Kia Proctor, and expected her to accept a betrayal that if it had been in reverse, he would have never done the same. Wanted her.
Ooh, I want to hear more about this one. This one sound juicy now. This one sound very juicy. Very, very, very juicy. Let's keep going. Shout out to Trigger.
To accept the side baby created with Lorena Shaw. Then he goes on to get with Jasmin Brown, who spent her days and nights preaching to black women about having a backbone and not letting nignogs play in your face, to becoming a hypocrite and one of the worst cautionary tales of all time of what it looks like to let your man drag you for filth up and down these internet streets. This woman has talked about serving him and rubbing his back until he goes to sleep, knowing him inside and out. And when questioned if he does the same for her, she says she doesn't need that. Even though she previously said in her content that if you move how she is now currently moving, that you're a fool and you're going to get played. She then doubled.
Jasmin completely played herself, doubled down, fucked over herself, was disloyal and disingenuous with her entire audience, mostly like the Manosphere do. And she just wanted to get a bag off black women who was bitter and who felt like, you know, in my opinion, they was going to just agree with anything she fucking said, because clearly she didn't mean any of it. She was willing to go to the depths of hell to get Cam Newton to be her baby daddy. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Down and said that she lives to serve and loves to be a servant, waking up early in the morning, cooking, cleaning, and taking care of her baby as a new mom with a multi-millionaire baby daddy that could easily spend some bread and lighten a load for her. And you might say, well, how do you know her load is heavy triggered? Well, because she went on a podcast and talked about how
y'all better stop talking about y'all business on these podcasts.
How her load was heavy. And she did everything for everyone, and no one even checked on her to see if she had eaten for the day. Or even more troubling, her saying publicly that she engages in, for lack of a better word, backdoor play, even though she doesn't like it, but she does it just to please him. Now that's sus in itself, but let me chill. Now I would usually insert clips of her saying all of these things directly, but this time I did not do that because I just don't want to get hit with any type of copyright. And
I feel you on that, because they be hitting niggas with copyrights. But don't worry about it. I'll play it for Trigger, because I don't give a damn. Don't worry about Trigger. I got you. I got you. We're going to go straight to Twitter and find these clips immediately. Jazzy Brown before Cam. I definitely got to see how she was talking before Cam Newton, but let's keep going.
Made plenty of videos on Jasmin Brown, so you can just check back on those videos and it will have a lot of the clips that I'm talking about. So sorry about that. Now, I will say though, I'm back on this whole Jasmin Brown situation because we all know that she got pregnant with another child with Cam Newton. Even after she said all of that, all of her experiences and da-da-da-da-da, she alluded to the fact that she wasn't being poured into enough, and she still became impregnated again. Now, I can't understand why she would do that after this man has said in a million...
Hold on, I got it. I got the before and after. I got the before and after joint. Here we go. Do I got too many Shit's opens.
Right, just so a man can choose me. Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, bitch, you gonna genuinely get played.
Submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. Boy, it is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest, you know? So know what that means. And that works for us.
Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, bitch, you gonna genuinely get played.
Submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Meanwhile, this nigga running around not even claiming you. Stupid.
In different interviews, how he has cheated on her and played in her face, and she's a great woman because she lets him stomp all over her while keeping her arms wide open. And at the same time, this big cowboy hat wearing bucket-headed buffoon said that his relationship with her is hard. How is it hard when she lets you A-Town stomp on her boundaries on a regular basis? The nerve. This man had a Christian man and a Muslim man come on his podcast and talk about how they respected their wives and look at them as queens, only for Cam Newton to look bamboozled and bewildered.
The fuck you mean you love your wife? What the fuck you mean you gonna be faithful? Do faithful mean that you get to have other hoes? No. Then I can't be faithful. Boy.
But even with all of that insanity, baby, when I saw this.
I'm saying I'm excited. I'm overcome by enjoyment and excitement. But she over here really going through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got to be here more than like.
They laugh for like a minute long. They do maybe like the
Bro, when I saw
hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck
that insane.
I'm saying I'm excited. I'm overcome by enjoyment and excitement. But she over here really going through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got to be here more than like.
Excuse the fuck out of me. It looked like she's about to give birth. She's going through, and this nigga's over here dancing, not giving a single fuck. Let me see what Trigger has to say about this shit.
long. They do maybe like the
Bro, When I saw that, when I saw that, I knew, if I didn't already know, that Cam Newton is a demonic, dastardly dirtbag of epic proportions. Your woman, who has already taken a huge L by publicly coming out of the closet as one of the most miseducated, male-centered mammies of all time, but you don't care about her. Your actions and your behavior are not indicative of a man that has love and respect for his woman. She's in pain and you're filming as if it's no biggie. You can see in his whole demeanor that he does not care. He asked this lady, was she okay? And she said no. She said no, and this man starts dancing. The lack of care and concern.
Oh my fucking God. Read the room, Cam. You good, baby? You in labor? I'm not okay, Cam. Well, I'm gonna start turning that bitch. Turn the music up, dog. Oh my God. Jasmin. Oh my God. The pieces that the manosphere can write about you, girl. Oh.
Was within his eyes. If you do not believe me, please go back and rewatch the clip. It was clear. The fact that there are actually women out here that value the presence of a man over his character is wild to me. What is the purpose of having a man around when he is only there to use your vagina as a seminal dumping ground for his own pleasure?
Hello. Hello. What's the point, baby? What's the point of having a man around who treating you like a nut rag? What was the reason?
To siphon your feminine energy and or use your womb to bring his children into the world. As women, having a man around that does nothing to add to your life other than you being able to say, oh, I got a man, so that means I'm better than you. That is not something that any of us should aspire to. Jasmin Brown has sacrificed her online persona because now she is a joke and she is looked at as a hypocrite and a pick-me. She has also sacrificed her self-esteem and pride by accepting a man back into her womb who has cheated on her and disrespected her. And she's allowed this man who has a bajillion children to make her baby mama number 3, while he screams everywhere that he doesn't value her enough to stay faithful, respectful, or even make her his wife. Yikes. The thing I feel like Jasmin Brown doesn't understand, as well as a lot of pick-me's, there are men who do not value women. They do not respect women. They do not respect their humanity. But they are smart enough to realize that having a woman in your life is an invaluable tool and resource.
I mean, yeah, because when you got a woman, I don't know what it is like about it, but women be fucking with you more. All kind of shit start happening. Like, that's why the devil just be tempting niggas. You gotta have discipline. You gotta have discipline. Because they gonna come after you. That's a fact. Anyway, let's go.
Most women by nature have some sort of nurturing spirit, especially Black women or biracial women in Jasmin Brown's case. They will pour into you, love on you, build you up, oftentimes at a detriment to even themselves. They will offer their bodies up as tribute because they have been brainwashed as a child that is what a good Black woman or Black girl does. She offers her body and labor and everything that she is so a Black man can be satiated.
That is exactly, unfortunately, what is taught to most Black girls. I'm not teaching my daughter Leia or Aliyah that she has to have a baby, that she has to have a nigga baby, that she has to give labor. And that's the only way she can be a good wife. Absolutely not. Anything, I'd rather them stay single than deal with some shit like that ever in life. Especially from niggas that's not gonna do right. Cause some of you niggas, y'all do deserve to be treated right by a woman. But some of y'all, absolutely not.
As long as the black man is full, it is okay if she is empty. That is her duty. That is her responsibility as a black woman. That is a lot of what black women and black girls, once again, are brainwashed to believe. Now, Cam Newton understands that having a woman by his side is beneficial, but he doesn't respect her or women at all. They are simply a means to an end, which is why he can publicly humiliate her time and time and time again and see no problem with it, which is why he can ask for her body count so that he can judge her while he sits there being a ran through, sexually undisciplined male who has a reputation for infidelity and also baby mama making.
Oh, that was a good one, Trigger, because I was supposed to. Let me see if I can find that video. Cam Newton body count. Let me see if I can find that real quick, because that was crazy. He said he asked her to write down the name of the niggas that she fucked. That was a crazy conversation, bro. Let me see if I got that video. All right. So he was talking to a baby girl, Parker McKenna. That's old girl from the movie with the Wayne brothers or whatever, the oldest one. And, you know, she was the little girl in the show, but she grown now, right? So, look. Cam Newton was asking her about her body count. And I ain't gonna lie, Shorty bad. Jasmin Brown bad, Shorty bad. They both bad. I'm not asking the woman her goddamn body count. I don't give a fuck. But let's go.
I wanted to know her list.
Of who she
I want to
Names,
know.
addresses?
I needed to know. I have to.
my God.
And I'm going to tell you why, though. I want to know. Because before I sit up here and really keep moving and elevating our relationship, I want to know who got one up on me. And if I'm willing to take on that burden, because why I want to know? If you had any type of relationship, intimacy, experiences with people that I really know, I need to know that. I'm owed that. Because if you don't give me that, you got me, hey y'all, this my girl, and you got somebody over there in that corner like, that nigga don't know.
So, niggas are still sexually immature. That he is not going to allow a woman to just be herself. No, she got to give you the sexual list of all the niggas she fucked, because one of the niggas might be on that list and you don't want him to be like, oh yeah, that nigga don't know. I got one up on him because I used to have sex with his girl. The fuck are you talking about, Cam? The fuck are you talking about, bro? Men are so insecure. Men are so insecure. It absolutely makes no sense how insecure they are and why they're so insecure. I mean, for fuck's sake, Cam is tall, in shape, rich, successful, and yet a woman's vagina is so tied to his ego to the point where he has to have her write down every nigga she ever slept with so that he one day won't be in a room with a man and be caught off guard. Wow. He said that he was owed that he deserves that. He feels entitled to that. Wow. Let's hear the rest of this.
What's up, my boy? You good? She bad, ain't she? Yeah, that's mine. Baby, you want some juice? You want some punch?
But you're a special man, because a lot of they're too insecure to actually really hear that.
That has
You're
nothing
a special man.
That has nothing to do with insecurity. But this is where I want women to understand. If she had been with somebody that was close to me, I would have had to respectfully, I'm not there yet. I can't.
Not that grown yet.
I can't carry that weight yet.
Right.
You can't carry the weight of knowing she had a sexual past just because you know the nigga. And this, I mean, y'all all have sex with the same girls every goddamn day, but now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. Oh my God.
You cool, you're beautiful, but baby, that's my teammate.
Right.
Baby, we see each other too much. We in the same rooms. And even though he a good dude, my ego is gonna be, yeah. And that's the man's superpower, if given the right way. See, that's the thing. People always say, oh, he's narcissist because he got an ego. No. Baby, a man's ego can make a relationship.
Yes.
Or break a relationship.
You are absolutely correct.
So that thing that makes me great, that protection, that bravado, when I walk around with my chest high and I know my woman is next to me and I know that she's giving me the respect to say, hey, baby, I'm coming to you pure. I've been with this person, that person, this person. That's cool. There can be some people that it's just too heavy to bear.
Right.
And I think women need to understand that. Well,
Women need to understand that men who are not faithful, who are whores, who have multiple kids by multiple women need to understand that those men feel disrespected when a woman has a sexual past, but he's also fucking multiple women. Interesting. Cam fucking Newton. Let's hit the rest before I go back to your trigger.
out here just hanging out. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You done hit my friend. Why you can't take me?
I get that. My issue is that a lot of men say that they can handle it or like they're okay. I've never had to give anybody my. A lot of
I'm saying you done hit my friend. Why you can't take me?
So is that not valid? You hit her friend. Why she can't hit your friend? I think that's a valid point. If my wife told me I can pick the litter of her friends and she can and I get to fuck one of them, and then she tell me, well, now I get to pick the litter of one of your friends, and I want to fuck them, I think that's fair. What's the problem? Oh, your ego is the fucking problem. You are a narcissist. You are a piece of shit. You motherfucker.
Y'all out here just hanging out. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You done hit my friend. Why you can't take me?
I get that. My issue is that a lot of men say that they can handle it or like they're okay. I've never had to give anybody my list ever in my life. That is crazy, but
that's cool.
Maybe it'll happen someday.
But that happened.
I won't feel bad sharing it though.
Cause you a fool, young lady. Sharing no goddamn list with a bandit. They got multiple kids, still fucking multiple women. Yeah. Let's hit the rest of Trigger video.
He is a Warlockian energy vampire sucking the life force and energy from Jasmin Brown. And what's sad about this is that she will not truly realize what is happening until he has taken so much energy from her that she will be unable to replenish it inside of her own soul. Don't let this be you, ladies. This is actually terrifying. Never love a man more than you love you. If a man really loves and values you, he will never be dancing or disconnected from you when you are in pain, because when you are hurting, he will be hurting too. I know I've made a lot of jokes, right, y'all? Okay, I know I've made a lot of jokes and had a big key about Jasmin Brown, but I truly feel sorry for her, honestly. And I hope that eventually she is able to break this love curse that Cam Newton has put on her. I hope that she is able to get through postpartum and put together some self-esteem and leave Cam Newton as a romantic partner and simply co-parent, because nothing good will come out of being with him. And that's even if he were to decide to marry her. Like, look at this man. Look at this man. Honestly, do you think that anything good will come out of you allowing yourself to be penetrated by this man? Baby. HPV and heartbreak. HPV and heartbreak. That's what you gonna get. Oh my goodness. You can't trust no man that has his hair poking out of his hat. When do we rationalize this? Why does no one talk about this? This is very annoying to me. Why are you doing this?
Child.
Why?
Yeah, the hair poking out the hat is crazy. Poking the hair out the hat. Oh yeah, I need them hats that had them holes in them, cuz. For what? My hair, my nigga. Just don't wear a fucking hat, my nigga. Can't do that. Major cowboy action, bitch. This nigga, that's why this nigga ain't shit.
And you mean to tell me that y'all bet not argue with me? This man is a warlock. He is a Warlockian energy vampire. Oh, you know what? Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I've gone too far. I realize I've gone too far. All right. I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, or if you watched this video and you were truly terrified, because this is some spooky, spooky stuff, then do me a favor and drop a boo in the comments. B-O-O. Boo. Scary. All right? And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no
Shout out to motherfucking your trigger, man. Donate to her shit, bro.
problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. Follow me on TikTok while it's still here. I do live stream there exclusively. Also, follow your girl on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And subscribe. Share my videos. Hype up my videos. Help your girl out so that I can stay motivated and keep making these videos for y'all. All right. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. And I would love to hear your thoughts and perspective on this. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.
Man, shout out to your trigger, man. Yeah, she really be low key cooking around this bitch. And shout out to Poetic Flacco. He did a lot of views on this one. But I think before I play his video, I want to get into this Officer Tatum shit too next, bro. Because these niggas low key is crazy. The type of goofy shit that they be on, bro. Jasmin Brown is a complete embarrassment to herself, and we just gotta call it for what it is. Let me go to the young man Antonio Speaks channel. Let me see if he got his shit up there still. Cause there was a video about Steven Crowder. No. Sorry. About Officer Tatum with Nick Fuentes. Where is that video? Oh, hold on. No, not that one. Let me see. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me, man. I'm a new YouTuber. Is this it? Is it in here? No, I don't know if it's in here. I don't know if he posted it. Damn, he didn't do it? Fuck. I'm just gonna go to the one I found. I'm gonna go back to Nick Fuentes exposes Officer Tatum and give him the wake-up call that he has been looking for. Oh my fucking God. Where's Flacco video? All right, shout out to Poetic Flacco. I'm gonna tag him in the video because I don't like using people's video unless they're tagged in the video. This will be the last topic of the morning, guys, the morning show. With that being said, let me go ahead and go to this video right now. You guys gotta see this. So If you guys don't know who Officer Tatum is, he's a black conservative man who has a white wife and loves white people and hates black people. Let's go ahead and see what Poetic Flacco had to say about him. The title of the video is Nick Fuentes gives Uncle Tom, Officer Tatum, his wake-up call. That's a funny ass child.
What the white supremacists are doing to our favorite sellout, Officer Tatum, you would think after 10 plus years of committed and resilient bootlicking, they would have a little bit more respect for him, man. I kind of feel bad for the dude, bruh. See, he's learning a hard lesson that we've been trying to teach him. And that lesson is nobody respects a sellout.
Yeah, that's true. Not even white people respect sellout. They told Myron, that's a problem with you non-whites, man. You think that you're going to help us take our country back and you can stay with us, man. Now go back to your country.
Might use you as a token, but nobody respects somebody who would trade on their own people. So of course, they were bound to disrespect you and turn on you at some point. You were...
Hey, Flacco looked too happy recording this video, bro. Flacco looked so satisfied saying that the white people were bound to turn on this nigga Tatum and disrespect him too. You two be petty, man. I fuck with Flacco, man. And Tatum, you a piece of shit, bro.
Never their friends, no matter how hard you try to be. When it came to speech and rhetoric that violently assaulted black folks' right to just live, they was all on board. Like, they was all cool. They was on the same page. They was rallying together. But the unity is no longer a thing once the boogeyman changed. They did their number on black folks, bro. You could call a black man the hard ER on Twitter in public. Nothing would happen to you. You could violently call a 5-year-old disabled child the hard ER. You gonna get $700,000.
Hey, yeah, that shit's wicked business. It's wicked business when they're allowing racist white women to attack children, bro. It was at an all-time low. Shit's disgusting.
They've done a number on black folks. So now there's really no point in like stomping on black folks some more. So now they found a new boogeyman. And with that boogeyman, though, there's some divide here. Because people like Officer Tatum, their only mission in life is the grift. It's the grift. So Officer Tatum was supposed to be united with these people on the far right. So when they look to their left,
yeah, I thought he was working with fucking what's bro name? Charlie Kirk people. I thought Tatum was the new host of Turning Point USA. Am I wrong? Somebody let me know in the chat, man. We got what? We got 40 people watching all together. I don't know where all y'all watching at. Let me check. Most of y'all watching on Twitter. God damn. Let's go.
and they see Officer Tatum is taking some dollars from BB, reportedly $7,000 per video. They now look at Officer Tatum how we look.
Tatum, they paying you $7,000 per video? I mean, damn, I might have to start grifting now. Tatum, they paying you $7,000 per video. Shit, plug me in. Trump is a god. I mean, shit. Tell them niggas I'm with Trump too, bro. Tell them I'm part of the gang, bro. Dang, 7,000 per video. Man. What else you got, Flacco?
Look at him. A sellout. And now, oh, they're giving it to him, bro. Here is Nick Fuentes on Twitter recently calling Officer Tatum a word that black folks been calling him for decades. Well, a decade, I should say. Not decades. Right, let me not put some extras on it.
Go Upper Nigga 6 7 cent $20. Brandon Tatum got to be one of the biggest retards with his Israel stance. The guy had nothing to refute Myron. Myron hit him with fact after fact and he had absolutely nothing other than a disagree, and that's not true. Spoiler, it was true. Dude sold out to Israel for 5 bands in a Snickers bar. Pretty sad. Stay safe, Nick.
Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, he's a c***. That is a straight up c***. That's just what he is. He does it for free. He goes, I don't take money from Israel. I don't take money. Oh, you do it for free then? Wow. Wow. Good boy. Good boy. Wow. Good job. Good job, Ossifer. Ossifer, please. I can't breathe. Ossifer. Good job, Ossifer Tatum. You do it for free. Good boy. He's shilling for Israel for free. Don't even need to get paid. That's a good boy.
Julia, stop saying.
Child. This is what they think about you. This is what they think about you, dog.
$25.
The best.
Day 2 of asking
10 years of disparaging black folks, selling out and shucking and jiving, and this is what they call you when you're not in the room. They're just not doing it publicly, but trust me, they've been thought this about you. They was calling you this when y'all was on the same page. They're not just saying it publicly because you and them no longer agree. And
they never fucked with you, Tatum. They never fucked with you, Tatum. And one of these days, you're going to realize they don't fuck with you. They think your wife is trash. They think you're trash. Jake Shields, another white man, dissed you and your family. Right? Meanwhile, you're mad that people called you the N-word, right? Jake Shields. Right? Let me put this on the big screen. Jake Shields, I don't like that you called me the N-word. Looks pretty racist to me, but here you are defending the white woman who used the N-word.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Get mad when the white man call you that word. Get mad. Get mad. But you defend the white woman when she say that word. Oh, you thought we forgot? How you defended Myron when he said that word? To Mark Lamont Hill? Right. Listen, I don't got to react to all the Flacco video. I'm actually about to go ahead and get out of here, man. That's just what it is. I don't know what to say about these racist guys no more. Ultimately, let me know what you guys think about Steven Crowder. Is he a monster? Cam Newton, is he capable of ever loving Jasmin Brown? And is Officer Tatum a raccoon? Let me know in the chats what you guys think about this one. This has been your Daily Rundown. Bye.